Today we're talking about intersections. Intersections can be one of the most dangerous places for you to ride your motorcycle, and for a lot of reasons which are very obvious. You've got vehicles coming in from a lot of different directions. You've got traffic lights. There are a lot of distractions coming through an intersection. You could have pedestrians and so forth. So what we have up here on the whiteboard is this is a pretty busy intersection, and we've marked off the orange circles are cars. We're also going to call those scan points, okay? As we talk through this, there are going to be 8 key scan points that you're going to want to focus on as you go through an intersection. And then the yellow is the motorcycle, okay? Now, some of the basic skills that you're going to use going through an intersection, you've got scanning, of course. That's always looking around in your environment, seeing what's around, all 360 degrees, side, front, and back. Quick stops, you may have to make a quick stop in that intersection. Swerving, you might have to swerve to avoid a car. And then sharp turns. These are all skills that are going to come in handy as you cross through an intersection. And when you look at intersections, don't just think about the busy intersection with multiple lanes and a lot of traffic lights and a lot of traffic. Really, any place you come up on a crossroad, consider that an intersection and use the same skills, whether you're at a stop sign, whether you're on a single traffic light, a flashing light, or you're at a huge intersection, multi-lanes, multiple lights. All right, so let's look at the example. Here we are here on the motorcycle, the yellow circle, and we have a red light here. Traffic, of course, is green going across. Now, we're getting ready to go through. Our path is going to be up and to the left. We're going to cross through in this blue arrow here, okay? Now, I am right here, all right? And let's say I've got 1, maybe 2 cars in front of me. So here's the first scan point here, okay, is I want to make sure I know what this vehicle's doing. Are they going straight? Are they turning left? You know, if they're turning left, they have their signal on. So you want to really be mindful of those cars that are coming through, because what that does is it's going to create a blind spot here for these vehicles here. They're not going to, may not be able to see you as you come through. So you want to be very aware of that. All right. You want to also make sure you understand what this vehicle's doing over here. Are they going right? Are they going straight? You want to keep an eye on that vehicle. Now go over across here. Okay, you've got a vehicle. You know, your light changes green, and they're coming across. All right, did they stop for the red light? Did they try and run it? So you want to make sure you understand that vehicle. And then moving on up, you've got a vehicle here, same thing. Have they stopped? Are they going to go through? Are they going right? Make a right on red? Keep an eye on that vehicle. Coming through here, you're going to make your left-hand turn. Okay, now this lane here, these vehicles are turning left. Now, a vehicle turning left in front of a motorcycle is the most common accident, okay? So you really always want to be looking for that. All these points are very important, but statistics show that that's one of the most common accidents is where a car turns left in front of you. Okay, so here you've got this person. Now this traffic here has probably got a green that's turned before yours, so they could be going through, they could be flowing through. So not only are you watching this vehicle here, but you want to make sure you keep track of those vehicles that are passing through. So now you got to cross over the intersection into the direction you want to go onto this street here. Now this could be backed up, right? You could have a pedestrian crossing, it could be an accident, it could just be a lot of congestion in here, which will push you back into the intersection. So you got to be mindful of that. If you're sitting in that intersection, it's obviously this whole area here is the most dangerous place for you to be. And you know, are you safe there? If not, where are your outs? Can you go this way, that way, to get out of those danger areas in that intersection, okay? And then continuing down, again, you've talked about this person here. So there's 7 points right there. Now the last one here, we're going to call it number 8, and that's the vehicle behind you, okay? This is a tough one because you don't know, it's hard to really control that one. That person could be coming up on you, they don't see you, they're distracted, and they rear end you. So you're going to always want to be looking in your mirrors while you're sitting there, okay, if there's no one behind you, looking for that vehicle coming up and rear-ending you. And as you go through, you also want to keep an eye on vehicles behind you, okay? If they come in, they may sideswipe you or rear-end you again here. So that's a tough one. Now, there's your 8 points. Don't have to go in the direction that I did, all right? The important thing is that you scan through your environment at those 8 points, and you're constantly looking at those so you're aware of the vehicles that could potentially create a dangerous situation for you. There you go. That's intersections. Thanks. Okay, today we're working on intersections. Intersections can be one of the most dangerous places you're going to ride in for a number of reasons. Of course, you've got so many cars coming from different directions, people can't see you, so you've always got to be on the defensive. You always got to be scanning right, center, left. Now here we've got folks coming straight. They've got the green first. We're going to make a left-hand turn here, so we've got to be mindful of those folks turning in front of us, because one of the busiest, the most dangerous sections
is the person turning left in front of you. So we're going to make a left here, making sure that no one turns left in front of us. And we did that pretty good, okay? Always scanning. And we're coming through a busy area here. We've got another intersection coming up. Now, intersections really cover everything from stop signs, you know, to turns, lights. So, you know, there's a lot of different ways to look at an intersection. The important thing is that you're always scanning. So we're going to go right here. I'm going to look right, center, left. Nobody's coming. Take another look at left.